FNL-18, this is Mentos Diet Soda, and if you've ever watched any videos on YouTube of Mentos being dumped into Diet Soda, Diet Coke usually works best. It erupts, you've probably seen the fun videos. As is many things that are interesting and fun to look at, you can, with a little imagination, see a scriptural relevance to what's going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some demonstrations of Mentos erupting out of that soda bottle, and we're going to tie it to some scripture to kind of, for the kids, when you're doing this at home, there's an imaginative heart connection where you see an object lesson, makes the scripture sink that further, that much deeper into their heart. But so how would you do this at home? So what I've done is, for starters, you would need Diet Soda, and you don't have to have name brand. Any Diet Cola will work. And any soda will work, but for some reason Diet Cola works better than the other flavors. I don't know why. And then you're going to need some Mentos. It's a name brand product. I don't know of any off-brand products that work as well. And then the simple thing is, you take the lid off the soda, and I won't do it in here because it'll make a mess. And you dump the Mentos in, and immediately it gushes and erupts out. It makes all the fizz go crazy. Well, that's fun, but I like it to be a little more fun. So instead of just taking the lid off and dumping them in and having the soda spray out and make me wet, I developed a contraption, which many people have developed similar contraptions. You can even buy contraptions like what I'm going to show you online if you wanted to. But I start with the lid and cut a hole in the lid, because it's hard to find things that will attach to the top of a soda bottle other than a soda bottle lid. So just for illustration purposes, here's a soda bottle lid with a hole cut in it. And then you can do it the way I did it the first time was I just took a tube of PVC. This one's got some attachments on the end, but if you just had a strip of PVC and you stuck this on the end, you can glue it, put some duct tape around it, and then you have a spout that has a screw spout on it. And what's handy about that is you can drill a hole into the PVC pipe, and that allows you to put a nail through the hole like that. So then you can put your Mentos in, they're all stacked up sitting on the nail, screw it on through the lid, and then you can stand off and yank the nail out, and the Mentos drop in, and the explosion comes out through whatever kind of spouts and funnels and paraphernalia you want to put at the top. So to me, that's more fun. So I have created a number of these, and I went beyond the duct tape version. I actually went to Home Depot and got a fitting that has threads on one end and can be glued onto the pipe on the other end. None of the threads on these devices fit onto a soda bottle. They're made for different kinds of threads, so I got one big enough so that I could stick my cap into the threads and glue it in there, and now it screws on with the soda cap with the hole in it. So, soda cap with a hole in it, coupling glued in there, hole through the side to have your nail in, and then whatever top devices you want. I've created some fun different top devices. I have one with some valves on it, so you can change how much spray you get going out, shoot in two different directions. Have shaped like a cross, which we'll use today, with some nozzles on it. And this is my favorite. This is one with a cheap party kazoo. And when the soda comes rushing out, it'll make some fun sounds. And then for the finale, I even got a cheap sprinkler, tied it onto the side of this thing and mounted it on there, so when it erupts, it'll be a nice little shower. And you'll see in a minute why I chose those designs to tie it to the scripture. But any questions about design or manufacturer before we go outside? No? All right.